Hi everybody. Okay, I thought I'd sneak another one in because I didn't know how many I could do today. I've talked about it before, but sometimes YouTube, it's weird. Sometimes they'll let you do like two or three in a row, and sometimes they won't. Okay. So the reason why I'm going back to Lori Vallow is because um, she's in court today again, but I'm gonna catch up on what happened last week because I got a story to tell you a little bit because I tried to watch it on my own and I just couldn't get through it because she asked the same question at least three times and I just couldn't do it. And I was like, if the whole day is gonna be like this, I I I don't want to pull my hair out. So, um, but thanks to Law and Lumber and Runkle the Bailey, um, they were able to clips of different things. And there are some witnesses. There was one witness on the stand, and I don't think Lori liked her that much. Okay, who is she? I don't know her name, but she apparently dated Lori's husband while they were still married, but they were in the process of a divorce. And so she says, this is a beginning question, or maybe it wasn't, but it was a question. Uh, but she said with attitude, do you always date married men? And she said, no. And the witness says, no. If I knew he was still married, I wouldn't date him. But he gave me an impression he's going through a divorce. And then Lori got all defensive, like extra defensive, and said, we weren't going through a divorce. And then she said again, the witness said, yes, he was going through a divorce. And I was just like, I don't know. Oh, and then there was a question. I almost forgot. She says, so Lori says, did you spend your entire first date talking about me? And the witness says, don't, three words, don't flatter yourself. I lost it. Okay, so that was witness number one. That was kind of funny, sort of. And I should have said this before, I guess. But okay, the subject matter of the whole trial is not funny. These moments are funny. Okay? All right. So then there was another witness that was a detective, one of the detectives. And he said flat out, because she was trying to say, well, do you know what really happened? Something along the lines of that. And he says, well, yeah, we kind of know that. And this is kind of graphic, but he says, the projectile went through your husband and went through the floor. Only he went into really graphic detail, more than I will, you know? And I was like, whoa, he actually said that. I mean, because he could say stuff that's totally makes Lori look like she doesn't know what she's doing. And he was like holding back and holding back. But you could tell he was getting more and more annoyed. So then that was the tipping point, and then he just started going. And that was the beginning of like, you know, don't go down this road, sort of, you know. And it was like, whoa. So yeah. Interesting moments there. If I get any more interesting moments like that, I might highlight the weird because otherwise it's like a cringe fest. So all right. Bye guys.